Welcome to GearCheckGames. This is part 16 of our commentary for Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door. Last time we arrived in Glitzville, discovered the location of the next Crystal Star, and enrolled in the Glitz Pit tournament with the hopes of becoming champion and obtaining the champion's belt, which has the Crystal Star on it. You know, I made it my goal in the previous episode to come up with a better intro, and I think I've succeeded, but only marginally.
My fellow gamers.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Paper Mario and the Thousand-Year Door. Today we're at the Glitz Pit, and Mario, also known as the Great Gonzalez, is going to be taking on some Mario enemy that's like a different color than usual.
Yeah. My fellow gamers, this is President Barack Obama, and I'm here to tell you that it is time to watch some GearCheckGames.
Thank you for joining us, sir.
I have nothing better to do.
How have you been?
Me and Michelle, we're just touring the world. We're trying to see new places, and this is about as new as it gets.
Hey, it's King K and his group, the Triple K.
And your travels took you to Glitzville?
Directly there.
Wow, what a coincidence.
Yeah, I windsurfed here.
Wow.
Mr. President, that's dangerous. So you can't use FP, but you can use star power.
Yeah.
Which is 100% more broken.
Uh-huh. Well, provided you don't suck like I do.
Well,
yeah.
no.
Oh my god.
You can't even hit
Didn't even reach
units.
the flying guys.
Yeah.
Here we are just critiquing your gameplay, and you're like, I know!
Hey, you're gonna have to find something to do because the next, I'd say the next good 2 weeks here are pretty much gonna be just battles.
Yeah, that's most of what the Glitz Pit is. But,
But don't worry, by the next part we'll be at the end of the minor league.
But,
I like this stage, I like the background, because it's kind of like in Smash. where
like
you have...
Indigo League stage.
The Jumbotron, yeah.
Yeah.
Where's the camera looking?
It's looking at the top of the scaffolds, clearly.
Did you break the background camera by peeling?
No, all it cares about is scaffolds.
No, I think it just does that. I think the guy operating the camera just has a hard time figuring out what he's supposed to film.
You guys wanted footage of scaffolds, right?
That's kind of like actual WWE camera guys. Like, what angle should we be looking? Where at the angle when he gets cut, or at the angle when he flubs a move, or when he jumps wrong?
No, you want the angle where he's selling the stunners, clearly.
So the saga of King K is over almost as suddenly as it began because we just beat him.
The Pokey triplets.
Yeah. I decided to cut out the first couple lines of dialogue for talking to Grubba here. I left in the name of the opponent and the fight condition, but I figured, like, he just says the same thing every time. Just a slight way to increase the pacing of these episodes. Also, I cut out waiting around for the security guard and Mario's Glitz Pit entrance.
I'll tell you what, Gonzalez,
So-
you really straightened me out there on the battlefield.
Do it again!
I'm gonna turn my life around. In fact, I think I'm gonna go and meet with some Kremlings.
He's gonna meet with the
jeez.
Kremlin.
I didn't realize we set King K down the path of crime.
Yeah, it's King K rule now.
Oh god.
Oh god, he must have really worked out.
This is the origin of King K. Rool. Funnily enough, I think this is the only area in Thousand-Year Door where you fight regular Pokies. Because there's like a poison variety that you fight in Chapter 6, but I don't think you fight these regular ones anywhere else. And I think that's the case for a couple of the enemies you fight here in the...
What's the condition here?
I think it's let your enemy hit you a certain number of times. I don't know.
Oh, because I was like, why is he not going straight for the Quake Hammer?
Quake Hammer.
Don't worry, I'll be sure to put some patronizing text over the screen here that reminds us what the condition was.
We won? How? What? Where am I?
Yeah,
This
you need
doesn't
to
look like...
for every round that you do, you need to do like a whole death battle introduction.
like Smash Ultimate. It's like fire and lightning and...
Mario versus King K. Fight.
Oh, I guess it is possible. Through the power of YouTube poop.
I know what King K is. He's a jobber.
Oh, yeah.
He's just there to make other people look good.
Yeah, totally.
I see. Nick, you're Trey. Trey, I'm pretty sure every round of the Glitz Pit is meant to just make Mario look stronger. I'm pretty sure every enemy in this game, including the final boss, is just there to make Mario look stronger.
Again, dude.
Are there... So, kind of like with some Final Fantasies and other RPGs, are there secret bosses that have, like, crazy mechanics?
Yeah, in the Pit of Trials.
There's one.
Pit of 100 Trials.
Yeah. At the end of the Pit of 100 Trials, you fight, like, a souped-up version of Hooktail called Bonetail.
Okay.
Which technically has more HP than the final boss, but honestly, I don't think the fight is quite as difficult. Like, in a vacuum, it's just the fact that you have to go through 99 increasingly difficult enemy encounters to get there, and there's no saving, so... It's just, it's very intense when you make it that far.
So it's 100 battles in a row, then?
Yeah. Without any, I mean, you can, like, level up and heal that way, and, you know, obviously you have your items to draw from. Or every once in a while, there might be a guy who, like, sells you something. I'm explaining this because we're not doing the Pit of 100 Trials.
Just
sorry.
Equip the Happy Heart and the Defense Up badge, and then just stand in battles and heal slowly over time.
What I forget, what do you get for the end of the trials?
Fame.
I think the badge you get for clearing the Pit of 100 Trials lets you, like, defeat an enemy instantly by touching it.
Oh.
In the overworld. But only if it's, like...
Just walk up to the final boss.
I think if it's an enemy that you could, like... It's kind of like in Earthbound, where, like, if it's an enemy you could defeat, like, without it damaging you, like, it just automatically skips the battle. But
okay.
I could be wrong. So
it takes a lot of, like, late game workouts. Like, it's if you can do this, like, you've earned the right to not have to do these battles and waste your time.
Yeah, you know what? Now that I think about it, I feel like that badge might be, like, earlier in the pit, because every 10th floor... It's actually not 100 straight battles, because every 10th floor, apart from the 100th floor, is, like, a recovery floor where you get, like, a badge or an Ultra Shroom or something.
A bit like Stardew Valley's mining thingy. But you know, that Jolene, she looks like the kind of toad who could get any man she'd want.
I still think her hair looks like it could cut somebody. Just don't get
She's
too
got
close
the
to her.
Cutter Kirby hair.
Jolene, Jolene.
Just a sharpened boomerang.
Well, yeah, like if she shot her hair out, then the rest of her head would be like weirdly thin and weird looking.
You got hair that could cut men from... I don't know. I got nothing.
That's Dolly Parton, right?
Yeah, yes.
My question is, can Jolene turn her body into strings and slowly make her way across the room? Or, like, infiltrate really tight places? Does she also wear a ridiculous outfit?
Yeah, the Billie Eilish suit.
Yeah, basically,
well, maybe when she goes to the juice bar and she changes. I mean,
there's no juice bars in Florida prisons.
The
I'm
vacation
sorry.
juice bar.
Trey, are you watching the right episode?
I'm watching. I went to the future and started watching JoJo Part 6.
You'll have to...
Not Part 6, Trey, Part 16.
Oh my god, that would be like hundreds of years into the future when Araki Bot continues making JoJo's long after the original Araki's death.
JoJo's Undead Adventure.
Now, this part of the battle frustrates me immensely, because I could have won on that last turn if I had used quick chains to switch to Goombella and headbonked him. But instead, I forgot that I had equipped quick change in the same sessions where I acquired it.
Mm-hmm.
So,
just keep on appealing.
Yeah, that's frustrating.
Wow.
Oh.
Wow.
So he's a flying enemy you can't hop on.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, when he
Now the question is, how long does this go on for?
How long is this gonna go on?
Couple turns. Yeah.
Using 2 star power to take out 1 HP.
Never fear. Earth tremor is here.
Oh no!
Oh no!
See, I was like, oh, I only have to get 1 to damage him. Oh wait, you have to like create
Reach
an
him.
earthquake big enough to reach him. Yeah.
And you left it in.
Oh, but you get.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Joe? Oh right.
He doesn't remember.
For some reason, I thought you still needed to swap to a partner to attack him.
Shell toss, right? That's the one.
Mm-hmm. Only Bombery can win this fight.
Mario is just like, yeah, nothing happened. Nothing's wrong.
Mario, what happened? Did we win again?
That was the optimal punish.
The optimal punish. Where you at?
Well, you're making a lot of money.
Yeah. Also, in retrospect, I kind of regret that I left in these Jolene encounters. I figured, like, oh, she gives you a different amount of coins each time, so it's worthwhile. Do you guys care how many coins I get when I win the matches?
Yes.
It's
Oh,
very
I guess
important.
I made the right call.
That's why I watch GearCheckGames.
Literally the only reason I've ever watched a single episode was to find out that information.
It's all about the money.
If you get 100 coins, can you buy an extra life?
You can buy an Ultra Shroom. In fact, I think you can buy 2 Ultra Shrooms.
What does an Ultra Shroom do?
50 HP.
Which is quite a lot.
You can buy a life shroom. There was life shrooms in this one, right?
Mm-hmm. I think they should have made, like, different tiers of life shrooms. Like, there should have been, like, a super life shroom and an ultra life shroom. I don't know. Would that have been redundant?
Might have made an easy game even easier.
If it was, like, super expensive and rare, I think it would have been fine.
Is this kind of like the 5 wonders of Twilight Town? Because if it is, I'm gonna sleep on this episode.
Well, no, because these are actually interesting and real.
So,
The man-eating toilet.
Okay, that's kind of funny.
yeah.
Yeah, is there a man-eating toilet in Twilight Town? Didn't think so.
Yeah, Roxas.
Yeah, the classic Japanese spirit, hand coming out of the toilet. That's actually a legit thing, the hand coming out of the toilet.
Yeah. Oh, hey, look who it is.
Yeah.
It's the shopkeeper.
Oh, they're all having a...
Being a bit flippant here in the middle of broad daylight.
Everybody loves the raw.
What? Joe. Joe!
You can do
Joe!
Yeah.
Mario is pissed.
This is the only way we're going to surpass Rockhawk. We need to rally his fans to our cause by any means necessary.
I am the only star of the Mushroom Kingdom.
That ain't cool.
Well, now you have none either.
Yeah. Now we're even, Hawk. Hawk Hogan.
Also, I can't believe you hammered all of them instead of just using Flurry.
Well, he didn't want to blow
Oh, this is
them
the hot
away.
dog stand.
I actually never thought to do that. I'm kind of pleased that that's actually implemented.
Yeah, Flurry does have a use in this game, and it's petty vengeance.
Chowder, we need to get that egg for a recipe.
No, this is obviously more of a gazpacho. Mario!
Yeah.
I need you to get that egg back! My mother's gonna make me sleep in the basement again!
Honestly, he just looks like another Muppet character.
And he looks like,
Oh,
Like maybe one of the rejected characters from like Pigs in Space.
Quick, you gotta hammer it.
Now this ended up going on for a really long time, so I just decided to speed it up.
How long does it take to catch the egg? Like, damn.
I don't know what causes it to end, if it's just like on a timer, if you have to like touch it a certain number of times.
I don't think it's. I don't think the timer is that long. If there were a timer.
Oh. So you're saying I just suck then? It's okay, Dan. I can live with that.
Also, I like how there's like there's one of those cutouts that you put your head through to take a photo. It's just
Yeah.
a hot dog.
It's a hot dog, hot diggity dog.
It's not like a rock hawk cutout or anything. It's just a hot dog. How do you feel about that, rock hawk? A hot
Rock
dog,
dog.
is more rock dog. No,
It's the rock
not rock
dog.
That's not what I. Okay, it is what I said, but it's not what I meant.
But
I
Joe,
wonder if the story of this chapter went that you roast to the top and overcome the champion. Roast to the top and overcome the champion through the power of corporate sponsorship by making a deal with the hot dog guy.
Buy Hoggle's hot dogs full of vitamin D.
You turn from the great Gonzalez to the great Dogzalez.
full of delicious vitamins and minerals that'll make you say.
Beat people up wearing a hot dog suit.
Uh-huh.
This hot dog brought to you by Pepsi.
The meaner wiener.
I've heard people say that. I've heard someone say that "Let there be hot dogs" is the most messed up line in any Mario game.
I think you mean the best line in any Mario game.
Well, you don't know what's in that egg.
Omelets, of course.
Yeah, clearly.
Maybe we'll find out in the next episode.
Let's find out.
See ya.